Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar. Good evening, live and direct from Southeast London, England, from your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly DLG repping. And welcome again to a match day review of Arsenal 3, West Ham United 1. Man, I'm glad to be back again. And it's been a while since I've done these reviews, as well as the previews, of course. If you watch my last preview of Arsenal v West Ham, then you're watching Arsenal 3 West Ham 1 match review, where I'm going to be giving you the players, the management, the ref, and fans' ratings. And what an honour it was to be there at the Emirates to witness that scintillating performance, especially in the second half. We upped the tempo a lot quicker than we did in the first half. Yes, we got caught out on the sucker punch when Saliba, rush of blood to the head, he's gone in with a desperate lunge, brought down Bowen. And yeah, it was a Stonewall penalty. I can't lie. Then Rama took it well, sent Ramsdale the right way. Before you know it, yeah, we're 1-0 down. Even though that was against the run of play. We were much the better team in that first half. We had more of the ball, control the tempo. We had a penalty that was chalked off, because when you look at it back here, the shot by Odegaard came off the face of Cresswell. So not Mark Oliver as such, but the VAR got it right in the control. So they obviously said to him in his earpiece, no penalty. Whistle was blown at half time, 15 minutes to reflect for me on what we should have done a lot better in terms of our movement. I mean, we looked like we were going to create opportunities, but again, one shot on target in that first half. West Ham had 2 shots on target in that first half if you include the penalty. Other than that, what can I say? Second half, we came out a different animal. A complete Rolls Royce performance. Pressing together, passing the ball together. It was everything that you expect from this Arsenal side of this season to date. And we continue more or less where we left off. We got the equaliser through a weak, tamed effort by Martin Odegaard, which fell to Saka's left peg, controlled it superbly. And when I mean superbly, he controlled it superbly and slotted it past Fabianski. And then the second goal, beautiful work by Martinelli. And Martinelli was kicked 3-4 times. I didn't think Mike Oliver did enough to protect him. And he was getting booted and booted and booted. It was horrendous. I think West Ham had problems with Martinelli throughout that game, especially Vladimir Coufal and Gerard Bowen. Other than that, Eddie Nketiah, what a goal. If that had been scored by Jesus, we'd be talking about it for weeks and months. But Eddie Nketiah, the way he felt his opponent, when the ball came to his feet, turned him quickly, out-muscled him, and what a fine finish. Side foot into the far corner. Fabianski, no chance. And that was a reminiscence of Ian Wright in his heyday. I do apologise for the yawns. It's been a long day for me. Other than that, before I get into the ratings, make sure you smash the thumbs up like button by showing me love and respect, yeah? I'd really appreciate that. Also, do me a favour by sharing this channel virally all over the globe, especially to your friends and your relatives. That matters and counts the most. And if you're watching me for the first time, just welcome on board, and thank you for taking the time to view my channel. I'd really appreciate that. just smash the share button for me, yeah, and share it amongst your friends and relatives. Tell them to share it amongst their friends and relatives. If that makes sense. On top of that, yeah, if you want to give me your thoughts of our game against West Ham United, um, West Ham fans, you're more than welcome to come onto my channel and tell me about how you feel about that performance if you want. Arsenal fans, football fans, come onto the comment section and give me your views, your opinions, your thoughts of the game, and you know, remember the comment section is for positive feedback only. And saving the best to last, of course. Make sure you smash the subscribe button for me. Come on, I want at least 1,000 subscribers by the beginning of the new year, middle or end of the new year. 1,000 subscribers is what I'm aiming for now. So let's get subscribing. On top of that, yeah, we are definitely going to go into the ratings. Yeah, like I said, smash the subscribe button gloriously but passionately, left, right, and center. And if you subscribe, remember, I will shout you out, yeah? So let's get into the ratings. Aaron Ramsdale in goal. He didn't really have a lot to do. The penalty, well, it was struck and taken superbly by Benrahma. It was little he could do about it. I mean, he tried to save it with that stretch right foot, but it was beyond his right foot and into the middle of the net. Other than that, other than that, he didn't have a great deal to do. So I'm going to give him, well, apart from that amazing one-handed save at the death or towards the death, I'm going to give him a 7. Right, the right back, Benjamin White, absolutely a colossus. Not only was he that, but he was brilliant going forward in the first half. Great bit of skill in the second half. He was definitely as solid as they come. An absolute colossus for me. 8 out of 10. William Saliba, despite the fact he gave away that rash penalty, which was so rash from his part, he grew into the game and made the interceptions that he needed to make, tackles that was necessary to make. I thought a 7.5 from William Saliba as an improvement. Gabriel dos Santos Magalhães. You know what? For me, he's not really making that many mistakes, and I think he was not so good in the air. Well, I don't know. I can't recall him winning a header in the air, but what I can recall is how competitive he wanted to be. Played his part in the victory, I suppose, and made himself look a presence. I don't think he got bogged, but I'll tell you what, he was riding. He was testing the referee's resolve with 1 or 2 heavy challenges. Other than that, he's passing from the ball at the feet of Gabriel, and he's passing forward from the back. You know, that was not too bad. I'm going to give him a 7. Kieran Tierney, I'll tell you what, gave us an outlay on Martinelli's side when we were attacking. He put in superb crosses, did the best he can defensively, but for me, I thought he had one of his better games. I'm going to give him an 8. Right, the midfield, Thomas Partey, excellent again. Controlled his area of the midfield, made sure he was having to sit deep in between Saliba and Gabriel Magalhães for a particular reason, so we don't get caught out. Well, apart from the one time that we did get caught out, maybe Thomas Partey could have dropped a little when cover the space that Saliba or Gabriel leaves. Other than that, I'm going to give Thomas Partey an 8. Alongside him, on the right-hand side to him, Martin Odegaard, absolutely scintillating. What a terrific footballer, in a sense that he is playing with so much confidence with the ball, um, taking on defenders, beating them one on one. And the moment in the second half for me, what really impressed me is how um, he managed to get past two players with a great bit of skill. I think it was on Cruyff turn, and yeah, he teed up Saka. Well, he teed up Saka with a shot, come pass, and yeah, he'll be pleased with that assist. But overall, he was absolutely outstanding. The intensity he showed without the ball, the hunger, the fight in him. I'm going to give him a 9. Granit Xhaka, he didn't go too unnoticed. I thought he had a really good game. I mean, he had the only shot on target in the first half. Obviously putting himself about, and his disciplinary, he seems to have carved it down, and that's a detriment to the way he has been coached and the way he's been looked after as well. You can see that he's playing with a newfound confidence. I'm going to give him an 8. Right, the front three. Bukayo Saka. Yeah, there were parts in that first half where he was causing them problems, but no end product at times. But other than that, yeah, he looked threatening. You know, he actually looked threatening in that first half. Second half as well, he was just absolutely sublime. You know, running direct at defenders, taking his goal well. I mean, I thought he was a complete menace to West Ham's defence. I'm going to give him an 8.5. Gabriel Martinelli never stopped running tirelessly, gave his all. But I'm not saying that he gave his all. I thought Arsenal gave their all. You know, direct at Sufal, got a yellow card out of him. You know, to get fouled by Sufal and heavily kicked. Sufal and Jared Bowen. Well, I don't think they couldn't live with Martinelli. And for me, I'm going to give him an 8.5. Eddie Nketiah, I'm going to give him an 8. The simple fact is, yes, he ran maybe more than any Arsenal player in the red shirt to close the ball down at the defender's feet. Did that. You can tell that he was a little bit frustrated due to the service, but other than that, once he got the ball at his feet in the second half, there was no stopping him turning Keller and unleashing the right-footed side foot at the back stick of the net. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant he was. And a brilliant goal to cap him off. 8.5. Right, the substitutions. Oh, this is a difficult one. Who came on? Fabio Vieira. I can't really mark him down. Very little impact. Mohamed El Neni came on, studied the ship, but I can't really mark him down as such. Who came on? Mohamed El Neni, Fabio Vieira. If you can remember the other substitutes, leave it in the comment section below because I'm struggling to think who was supposed to come on. The manager himself, well, kept to the game plan. Yes, we went 1-0 down, but when Arsenal came out with a much third, fourth gear tempo, they blew West Ham away and never looked like they were going to concede, even against the run of play. And you could see they were keen to get the job done. So I'm going to give Mikel Arteta a 10 when he's done extremely well. The referee, Mark Oliver, well, to be fair, there were yellow cards fairly dished out. thought he allowed Martinelli, well, I thought he allowed Martinelli, yeah, he allowed Martinelli to suffer the treatment that he did suffer. And for me, I think because of the two yellow cards and the other potential cards for the other two culprits that got away with it, that's a despicable disgrace. Either way, yeah, I'm gonna give him a 6.5. The fans, what an atmosphere! Even at 1-0 down, could hear the fans getting behind the team and getting behind the team they did. Oh, it spurred them on to create more opportunities. Even in the first half, we were frustrated with the lack of input compared to the second half. Otherwise, fans 10 out of 10. So I've come to the end of this stream. I would like to say once again, it's always a pleasure to complete an Arsenal review and keep it real with the ratings, with the review of my own, etc. So, ladies and gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, thank you for listening, thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching, and saving the best of last. So, thank you so much for putting up with me and my dodgy dodgems. I'll be back again for sure. So, make sure you look after your friends, look after your families, and do look after yourself, which is important. Always peace, more love, and more blessings again, as I always produce those three famous words of mine. Other than that, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's DLG Repping. We're chatting again. Also, last but not least, just always remember to be nice. And I do mean, please be nice.